Chris Lopez with MLMCompletePackage.com here. And this week, I want to talk with you about staying on track or staying in the right mindset while you're going out there and building your MLM business. I've had quite a few people the past 2 or 3 weeks, both in my downline and outside my downline, run into the problem of people they're close with, close friends or close family, being negative or not all on board with their business. And it's affecting those distributors' mindset and daily activity in building their business. Now, this is a very common problem for almost all new distributors into MLM. I had it when I got into the business, 10 plus years ago at this point. My parents were wondering what the heck I was doing. It caused a lot of issues between me and my dad for a couple of years. And I realized that the best solution was not getting into fights, not getting into arguments. I tried logically explaining things to them or showing them the plan and showing how things would work, and just nothing got through to them. And I was believing in what I was doing, and and they were worried that I was going to get off the track of getting a good stable career or a good stable job down the road. And so they came from that point of concern. And no matter how much we talked or got into heated arguments about it, all that ended up happening was we would ruin our meals together or our phone conversations. We would get upset, and it would affect my attitude as far as building my business. It would cause me to go into a tailspin for a bit, saying, geez, I don't know if I can build this business. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not cut out for it. Maybe I am wasting my time. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you've had a couple of those thoughts while you've been building your business. So if you're in that situation and there's just, the person for whatever reason has no interest in learning, or they're just so mentally set that what you're doing is not a good use of your time or resources, the best thing to do is to just stop bringing it up. Don't talk about it, or if they say something, change the subject, or move on to another topic, and just don't bring it up. And I say this for two reasons. The first, because if both of you are on opposite sides of the fence, you don't get anywhere with it, so there's no point in talking about it or feeding into their bait to try to get you to start an argument or talk about it. The second thing is, it throws you off mentally from building your business. Because when you're in one of those tailspins and you're out there second guessing yourself or wondering if you can really build this business, that's going to come across to your prospects. That's going to come across to your potential distributors, and they're not going to sign up with you because they can sense that you're not all into the business, that you don't have belief in yourself and the business model, and people don't want to join someone in that mental mindset. So it can be a catch-22 where you need to have that mental mindset that, hey, you're on the right track. You know what you're doing is a great opportunity. It's going to help you and your family on the finance side, and whatever product or service you're marketing is increasing the quality of your life and your family's life, and long term this is where you're going to go. So you don't have to be successful at it. You just have to have that mindset, and people will be attracted to that. I guarantee you, if you've got that mindset right now or that tailspin mindset where you're second guessing yourself, and you say the exact same thing I say to a prospect, I will sign them up and you won't. It's because I have that confidence, I'm in that mindset that I know what I'm doing is the right path. I know the industry is a great industry to be partnered with. I know the product and company I'm with is a solid product and company. I know that I can help that person get on the right track and help them have the same benefits from the products and the company as well inside the industry. And it's not something you say, it's that more of how you say it and just the confidence you let off. So by not getting into arguments or debates with close friends and family or allowing them to shoot holes in what you're doing, it makes it easier to stay in that mindset or stay on track with building your business, and you'll start getting results faster. you'll sign up more people, you'll get more customers, you'll build up your confidence, and it builds upon itself. And I promise you, those friends and family are watching you. They'll see the way you're doing it, that you're sticking with it, that you're actually having a little bit of success, whether you tell them or not, and they'll see a change in your demeanor, and they will come around. It took my parents a good 2 or 3 years to fully come around, but guess what? They did. And now we talk about it, they're comfortable with everything, and it's great. But it took them some time because they wanted to see that, hey, I was actually committed to it. Because I'm sure you've seen those people who join MLM, and for 60 days, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But after a couple weeks of it being too hard, or a couple months of it being too hard, the person quits and then moves on to something else. We've all seen people like that. Maybe you've done that, in the past yourself. So a lot of people have that impression that that's how most people will be with MLM. They're like, give me a break. You're going to do this for 3 months and then you're going to quit. So just save yourself the money and time and quit right now. So I don't want you to do that. And so your actions need to speak louder than your words. So avoid those conversations. Still hang out with a person, still build that relationship, but just leave your business and your product out of it. Enjoy life with them or whatever you do with them, and let your actions speak louder than your words. So that's it for this week's trading tips. If you got any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future trading videos, let us know by leaving them in the comments below.